My name is Dayne Jordan. I was born in Philadelphia, PA. Well, more specifically, North Philadelphia. My father delivered furniture for a company called Raymond & Flanagan. He enjoyed the simple things in life. He wore a uniform Monday through Friday, drank a little Heineken, and loved strawberry ice cream. He is kinda like my hero. Financially, my mother had a little more freedom. She was a radiologist for 10 years at Temple Hospital and held tight on to the idea of how beautiful life could be. The two of them shared a bond that was unbreakable, but at times, a small decision can give a good story an early ending. I would now have to spend my weekdays with my mom and the weekends with my pop, which made me into the man I am today. But I still don't know how I got here.
It's a Tuesday, 5/7, 2013, 5:29 in the AM, and while everyone sleeps, I'm working on an album without a thought of the outcome. I'm just looking around and can't believe what I see. Where I am is a result of where I've been at in my dreams. The only difference is I didn't completely see the seams. I mean, if you would've told me that I would be touring with one of my favorite artists when I first started this thing, I would've looked at you and laughed. Cause when I was working at Foot Locker and doing stock to make a couple of Jacksons, I couldn't picture this with a couple of captions that read, he's going to stop selling that weed and focuses on becoming a vocalist. Develops himself as an artist, but no one notices. Stacking up his money for the studio every week. Now he's recording songs in the basement and hitting beats. His manager at his job gets fired. Everybody he hired was pocketing money, so his audit was short. Then they hired another by the name of Cristopher. He wore glasses, so the employees thought he was a chump. But we had a conversation, I gotta be honest. Me and that four-eyed nigga had a whole lot in common. We started talking Ralph Lauren and then talking rap. I told him I spit and he said he used to be into that. A few years passed, I still never played him none of my music, but I remember specifically telling him about my new shit and how it was hot. Then he would reply like, I hear you, my nigga, we'll see when it drop. Image 2, I got a logo made, cause common sense said if you want people to remember you, then you gotta have something that represents. It's been history ever since. I hit up a graphic designer from Philly whose name was Sick, who was sick. And then it clicked, get some t-shirts made. That way I can build a brand outside of my name. I sold them out the fitting room within a few days to new faces. So I knew I was headed new places. I had a show coming up in a couple of days, and I invited people and I was shocked when they came in. 5 minutes prior to me hitting the stage, I got nervous and had to go to the bathroom to pay. I came back and they handed me the mic, and that was the moment I knew this what I wanted to do with the rest of my life. Cause I rocked it, I had everyone rocking. Not to mention I sold a shitload of shirts and made a hell of a profit. Image 3, I met an MC, last name Fiasco, who happened to be one of my favorite, in fact. So when they took me backstage, it was set up for me to rap, but I didn't. I just told them I was a fan though. Listen to me, try and play it all cool. I walked in his green room and damn near acted a fool. I told him don't forget me. He looked me right in the eyes and said he won't forget me. Then he pulled me to the side and said to keep in touch. I probably did it too much, but in the long run I got a text on my 19th birthday asking me if I had wanted a set at Temple Homecoming. I responded with a yes. 10/17/09 was simply a test, but perfect timing cause I was almost finished my first project, which I released January of 2010. Then in February his assistant reached out to me again, this time about hitting the road. While I sat at my computer desk texting back confirmation that I could go, I hit my homies up. We hopped in that 15-passenger van. The first show was in Boston. I had C-Hun as my hype man. We shut the House of Blues down, in which he was surprised. I did a 20-minute set off of an iPod. I was initially only on it for 5 dates, but the reaction I got from the crowd changed a lot of things. The next night he got on the mic in Atlantic City and asked me if I wanted to continue traveling with him. So now I'm on the West Coast, killing it back to back. My set went from 20 to 25, but I was panicking, scrambling because my show was on one track. So I just rapped over Steady Mob, and my man I was with suggested a DJ that could help me avoid those problems. I met him when I returned. He had a navy blue Intrepid and was smoking a cigar in his car. I remember thinking in the back of my mind, who this nigga think he is? Then he offered me one and I said no, but I knew that was the beginning of a long-term mission. Even though we were different, that was the balance we would accomplish. Whether it be in the studio or performing live, we recorded during the day and had rehearsal at night. But we was mad cause nobody was booking us, so we took it upon ourselves to throw a show and build up the hype. I guess it worked cause everybody was calling us. We was bodying everything, we ain't care about who your favorite artist was. We had to go to get better, plus we started the buzz. Then I decided to release something and drop Hades to show niggas I was hungry and I was not playing. Fern hated it but gave it respect. It got a lot of attention even from Jazzy Jeff. And now it's a Tuesday, May 7th, 2013, 6:10, and I'm just finishing this long ass verse cause I haven't been able to write a song all week for what it's worth. Let me fill you in on what's going on. I got my girl waiting for me at the train station with my son in her stomach and she is very impatient. But I couldn't leave the studio before I finished telling the story that I recorded in Jazzy Jeff's basement.
It's a Tuesday, 5/7/2013. And while everyone sleeps, I'm working on an album without a thought of the outcome. I'm just looking around and can't believe what I see. Where I am is a result of where I've been in my... Where I am is a result of where I've been at in my dreams. Where I am is a result of where I've been at in my dream.